Hi there, this is Gabe from Computer Geeks on Call. I previously have showed you how to create a lead, turn it into opportunity, create a quote. Now I'm going to go from a quote to an approved quote, which is sometimes called an order. So in our scenario, the salesperson has made a couple quotes for Yolande's Flowers, and now we need to turn that into an order. What you see here is the login. So I need to put in my username and password in order to access the CRM server through this web browser here inside my office. Now it's possible to access the browser externally, the CRM server externally as well. So if you're remote, you can connect into it and do the same things you're seeing here. So let's go back to our story here. We want to go into the sales area. And we want to look up a particular set of opportunities. So we're in sales. Let's go to opportunities. Inside opportunities, we see, Yolande's Flowers. Okay, well, let's look at the quotes for Yolande's Flowers. And we have two different quotes. She wanted two quotes, and she says, you know what? I want to go ahead with this one. So let's click on this quote that she's now approved. So now it's no longer just a quote. It's now accepted. It's now an order. So we want to choose to activate this quote. This quote has the products, it has the amounts, and as I said before, it is synchronized into my QuickBooks, so it creates a QuickBooks estimate. So there's a really amazing linkage going on there. So right now, I've said, yeah, we want to activate this quote, and yep, we know she wants to do it. She's approved. Let's create an order. So we choose to create an order. We're going to indicate that it's one. We'll say she went with her favorite antivirus. And we can choose to do other options like close the opportunity. For now, let's just do that. So now we've gone through. We've got a few different quotes. And the accepted quote we've now turned into an order. So everybody knows, okay, it's an order. We have to move forward. And you can see there's an order ID. So now from here, let's pretend that we fulfill the order. Everything is all completed. Now, okay, work's all done. Let's create an invoice. And this is all out of the box. This is what's amazing about it. So we go from approved quote, turned into an order. The work is done. Everything is fine. Now we create the invoice. And boom, the invoice is created. If we go into the products for the invoice, what do we see? We're going to see the products that were in the approved quote, which got turned into the order, which is now the invoice. And the great thing is all these things are written into QuickBooks directly. So now this, since we created the invoice in CRM, guess what? It's going right in to QuickBooks through my connector tool and creating the invoice. Now my administrative person who understands QuickBooks can automatically just deal with QuickBooks. My salesperson who needs to be quick and fast and track a lot of information regarding the sales can get this information out and into QuickBooks very quickly and back to new opportunities. So it's very efficient. So this is the estimate, and as I said in previous sessions, it doesn't really look like a QuickBooks invoice, That gets all pumped out through the connector tool into QuickBooks where it looks like a regular QuickBooks invoice, including the products. Now, we may say to ourselves, okay, we received the payment. Let's mark this as invoice paid. And wow, it's done. The cool thing is we can put in partial payment or complete. Let's say complete. We'll click OK. And now we've gone through the whole cycle and it's done. Let's close the window. And now a lot of things have happened. If we go to invoices, in my area here, I'll look at my invoices and I'll say, well, my invoices, I have none. Well, why is that? Well, it's a closed invoice. It's been paid. It's done. So there it is, Yolande's Flowers complete. That's a list of closed invoices. Here's all invoices. And here's my invoices that I'm working on, which is now empty. So work is done and it has been paid. So once again, Microsoft Dynamics 2011, right out of the box, can take you from a lead, automatically create the account, contact, and opportunity, From the opportunity, you can create the quote. You can make 3 or 4 quotes. The approved quote is turned into an order. The order is then turned into the invoice. The invoice is then paid. All of this workflow is very fast, very easily accessible through Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Huge amount of information and integration into things like your email, your calendar, Outlook tasks. It just goes on, including your accounting software, in my case QuickBooks, so that the paid invoice is automatically generated, and the administrative person who handles QuickBooks just simply does the QuickBooks work. The salesperson does the sales work, and the two connect. So it's really a great product, and it's really helped me become paperless, more efficient, and cut down a lot of my expense. Made me faster to answer my clients' questions and get my work done. So I really do think this is a very good product, and I'm glad that you had the time to watch this. So again, thanks. It's Gabe Belanger from Computer Geeks On Call.